So I just want to address some of the messages I received yesterday on being single. Some queens inboxed me, a few guys inboxed me and said that, it's not easy being single, and how can I be single for so long? Like, was I really single? Yeah, I was really single. Um, but I've had guys, like I said, that I could have dated, but that wanted to talk to me, but I refused. I've had some guys that I wanted to talk to, but they refused talking to me. Um, but God was just showing me that I wasn't ready for the type of relationship that I desired. See, when I look at relationships, um, I'm old school. I'm old school. So, I want a man that's a reflection of me. Somebody that is loyal, reliable, respectful, that's a pleaser, that doesn't mind serving his mate. And it's nothing wrong with serving. It's nothing wrong with submitting to one another. So, and just that loyalty, it's a certain amount of loyalty that I possess that I require in my mate that I haven't seen yet. You know, I just haven't. But it's very important to me. It's paramount that I find somebody that can match it. But yeah, I'm old school. You know what I mean? Like I mean, the type of music I listen to just how I move every day. You know what I mean? You know, I'm the woman. I'm not. I'm new age, but I'm not. I mean, I like to cook for my man, and like we can go out to restaurants, of course, but I'm more of a homebody. You know what I mean? And I value my family. I value, like I want to have my own garden at home, and I want to be in my garden every day if I can. And I want to always have a home cooked meal for my man. He'll never have to leave home hungry, or come home and there's no food prepared. You know, I value my home. I feel like a home is a place of, but should be a place of peace, love, and harmony. I should be my man's peace, and vice versa. But being single has really showed me um, who I am, who I really am, and it's helped me get close to God. Now, in being single, I think we should practice a state of being celibate, or the act of being celibate for a while, just so that we are guarding our spirit. We're not merging our energies or our spirit, excuse me, with somebody else's, um, so that we can be open and very clear, so that we can hear from God. You know, um, I've learned so much in my singleness. I've learned so much about myself. Why I act the way I act sometimes, why I respond the way I respond, um, why I feel the way I feel about relationships, and different things that stem from childhood that just no longer serves me, and I have to let go of in order to have a successful relationship. I also learned that as women, as queens, we marry our fathers, we date our fathers, while growing up to be like our mothers, and vice versa. Men marry their mothers, women like their mothers, and they grow up to possess certain attributes of their father. We just have to choose wisely and make sure it's the positive parts of our parents that we choose to display, or, you know, live by. And so, going back, looking over my life, um, that's very true. I've dated men who were like my father. My father, back in the day, thank God he beat it, but he used to be an alcoholic, major alcoholic. And it was one guy that I was dating who was a major alcoholic, and his father, his father died from alcoholism. And I just, oh Lord, it didn't click to me then, but I surely get it now. Um, wow, I was dating my father. I was trying to save him, and I couldn't. You first must want to save yourself, and as women, we put a lot in relationships. You know, I'm pretty sure men do too, but I'm speaking to my queens. Sometimes we can lose ourselves um, in relationships, you know, because we want to please our man, and we just go all out, go all in. And that's good if you're still staying connected with God, you know what I'm saying? But when you kind of fallen away and lost your connection with God, it's bad. It's bad. Because 9 times out of 10, you know, we start losing ourselves, and we'll start overlooking issues, and next thing you know, we're in a relationship with somebody and we like, how the hell do I get out? He wasn't like this, and this just came out the blue. No, you lost connection with God, so you weren't able to hear and see the signs when God was showing you to leave, or you know, to whatever. But yeah, I've learned a lot about myself um, with, you know, in this time of being single. You know, I was in a domestic violence relationship years back, and I learned a lot about myself in that relationship, after that relationship, and before that relationship. But that has definitely made me a different woman. I definitely run far away from any guy who has any of those type of abusive signs, whether it's verbal, physical, emotional manipulation, whatever. I run far away. And I think that I attracted that type of energy or person being in my life um, because of the abuse that I suffered, the verbal abuse that I suffered in childhood that I did not deal with. And eventually I attracted that same energy in my life when I got older. Um, but being single is a good, it's a good time, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, you may have some lonely nights. It depends on how you think about things. You have to really guard your thoughts. If you're sitting around the house and just moping around, I'm so lonely. Okay, yeah, you're gonna feel lonely because you're thinking that. Maybe you're just bored. Maybe you just need to get out and experience life, and uh, you know, get some new friends or whatever the case may be. But being single is good because you got an opportunity to breathe, to really deal with yourself, work with yourself, so that when the next man that you attract, you'll attract somebody who is more of your higher nature. Because see, when you're connected with God, when you're elevating your consciousness, when you're building yourself up, raising your frequency, you attract somebody, you know, like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we are who we attract. And like I said yesterday, are you attracting somebody that's more of your lower nature or your higher nature? And the type of man that I desire to have, I want him to be like the best part of me, you know? So, yeah, I mean, you can do it. You can do it. You can definitely do it. Just make sure you guard your thoughts. Make sure, you know, y'all gonna have to excuse me. I slept in my makeup. But make sure you guard your thoughts, and watch the words you choose to speak. Are you speaking life? Are you speaking words that strengthen your spirit, that encourages you to be better, do better, want more out of life? Or are you speaking words of death that always keep you in a state of worry and doubt and, you know, fear and loneliness and, you know?